YouTube user Zeke the Antique Freak here, working on my little 320 John Deere garden tractor. What had happened was a couple of years ago the bearing in the PTO clutch was getting noisy. I caught it in time. I serviced the bearing, and or both bearings, top and bottom. The top one is staked in, so it's very difficult to replace. But anyway, I cleaned the bearings out, put fresh grease in, put the seals back in, and it's worked fine. But anyway, I guess either my Loc-tite was not fresh or didn't have the bolt tight enough, whatever. The bolt worked loose and the clutch fell apart inside there while cutting grass. And this time it wasn't a pretty sight because it tore the wires right off of the electromagnet. So I was able to dig in with a hacksaw and a little chipping away. I was able to expose the broken wire and solder another lead to it. And the same here, and then I put some heat shrink on. I've got a couple more heat shrinks on, ready to put over top of these solder joints here, where I've extended back to what I believe is the original length or a little longer. This plugs in above board behind the engine. And anyway, so I was able to pull that off, and I've got continuity through it, and I'm going to put this little bit of split loom on it. Hopefully we'll be back in action. I don't know, I cannot remember. I don't know if you can see it, but you see some daylight underneath that spring. So I don't know if that's the way it came, or in the process of disassembling itself that it has bent those springs a little bit, and that they should be laying flat. I have a feeling that that's the way it should be. But anyway, for $336 Canuck bucks, you can get another clutch from John Deere. So I've managed to patch the wiring leads on. I've got continuity. I'm going to have to take a chance on this, on these springs here, whether that's original or if they're a little bit bent. I'm going to put it back in and I'm going to give it a go. And I'm not sure how to prevent that from falling out again. I thought I'd done it good last time with Loc-tite and very tight bolt, but it disassembled itself. So anyway, Zeke the Antique Freak, over and out.